everybody. It is October 30th, 2020. We're asking Spirit for a card of the day of focus of intention. This is coming from the Santa Muerte Oracle Deck by Fabio Listrani. This is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition, because your intuition is your motherfucking superpower. Everyone's born intuitive, not everyone listens to it. I mean, have you seen humanity? It sucks, pretty much. Not all humans are bad, but humanity as a whole, oh my God, we're not the smartest species on the planet. So anyway, with that being said, this is just a focus of intention for the next 24 to 48 hours. Also, I'm going to push that probably till Sunday or Monday because 2 cards did fly out. And there's 2 cards here. One is called, one is labeled number 17 and one is labeled number 25. With this deck, this practitioner or author does not give us names, gives us numbers. So number 17 is called Shadow. And number 25 is called Birth. Ooh, look at that. You have to, what I've been telling y'all lately, y'all have to be comfortable with your darkness. You have to be comfortable with going through the dark to get to the light or be reborn again or be shed again. And the veil is definitely thinning the 30th and 31st of October and then into November 1st and November 2nd. And most lineages is not just Halloween that we celebrate or All Hallows Eve or Samhain. We don't celebrate, people pronounce it Samhain. It's not Samhain, it's Samhain. So people celebrate Samhain or Dia de los Muertos. So again, Day of the Dead. So with that being said, I'm an ancestral and rituals practitioner first, so I always honor the dead. I trust the dead more than I trust the living. I'm an ancestral and rituals practitioner first, a shaman, then an ordained minister, then a priestess, and that's okay. But the dead always come first in my life. No matter what belief system I may be initiated in or go into or travel into in the future, my ancestors always come first. So with that being said, the Shadow is the first card that fell out. It's called the level or formation begins with the shadow. As if in a reflection of what comes from above, from the darkness, the shadow represents our occult unconscious, that which silently suggests that we do not perceive and do not know how to listen to, but that inevitably influences our thoughts, our emotions, and then on the material plane and our actions. When we are not acquainted with it, we project it externally as a negative component. Thus, we can do nothing but see in binary terms of good and evil and black and white. The advice of the dead. It is important to start analyzing yourself to gain greater awareness of yourself and your relationship to others. Otherwise, it will be impossible to change and evolve. You have to be comfortable with the good, the bad, and the motherfucking ugly. So many of you want to expand. So many of you want to manifest. So many of you want to hit that goal, hit that target, hit that number, hit that promotion, hit that marriage, hit those children, like hit those marks, those goals. And I'm not talking about hitting them in general, but like getting married, having 2.5 children, getting the house, hitting that goal, like getting the car, getting the mansion, getting the business. Y'all want to go so far and jump 10 steps ahead, but you're not willing to take one step at a time. And those little baby steps you have to take is dealing with the darkness. And guess what? Not all darkness is equated to evil, and not all light is equated to good. Being in your darkness, dealing with your shadow, dealing with your dark side, whatever your negative side, doesn't mean you're horrible, doesn't mean you're evil. We all carry traits of good and bad in us, but it's an aspect of yourself where you refuse to listen to, you refuse to acknowledge, and you refuse to gravitate and hold on to. Stop trying to control your life and just flow with it. So basically, you can't get to the next step unless you deal with your shadow, which makes so much sense because it's saying deal with your shadow, and then comes the birth card. So who do you think is being born here? You get to be reborn, not once, not twice, once in the physical realm, but several times in the emotional realm, in the mental realm, in the educational realm, in the financial realm, and yes, even in the spiritual realm. Hello, there's not just one way to be born. How many times did the phoenix die? Several, and it's always reborn again and again and again until its mission or life cycle is complete. Now, 25 is called birth. The material world of actions opens with birth, of course. The preceding levels of emanation, creation, and formation have finally conglomerated, giving birth to matter and to the phenomenal world in which actions of man take place. We pass the black veil that separates us from the higher and more abstract levels. Hello, black veil, shadow. The veil is thinning. All Hallows Eve. And separates us from the higher and more abstract levels. We descend the staircase, become more and more aware of ourselves and of Santa Muerte, which means mother. That gives us our time. In fact, every mother is a giver of death, because being tied to a form is what makes us mortal. But without her, we could not exist as individuals. We could not smile, cry, evolve, create a family, or even build a home. The advice of the dead: it is time to act and begin the work you must bring into the world, as your potential is at its highest and is simply waiting to come to the light. What did I say? Confirmation. You must go through the darkness to get to the light. These two cards are vital. These two cards are vital. These two cards are vital. You guys want to grow and grow and grow, but none of y'all are willing to dig deep and uncover the bullshit that you have refused to deal with year after year after year after year. There's things from your childhood that you must uncover and undig and unearth and release for good. But until you're ready, you have to be ready. Until you're ready to deal with that, it's not going to come easy. And even if you're not ready to deal with it, be honest about it. I know I have to uncover my past. I know I have to let some shit go, but I'm not ready. Guess what? You being honest with yourself and honest with everybody else, including your divine team, including energy, including the universe, whatever you resonate with, whatever you believe in, whether it's spiritual or energetic or scientific, I don't care, because I'm not here to push my belief systems on you. I never have and I never will. I will answer questions about belief systems, but I will not push them on anyone, because what I believe is for me. It's not for you. And I know that. But you have to understand that whatever it is you choose to believe in will always honor your truth. If you're not ready to deal with the past, then be honest about it, but stop ignoring it. I'm not telling you to unpack. I'm not telling you to unpack everything all in one shot. I'm telling you to get comfortable with your darkness. Get comfortable with your shadow. Get comfortable with your pain. So many of you don't want to deal with your emotions, and that's the fucking problem. Society's taught you to thinking is better than feeling, but you need to feel in order to experience, and then you experience, then you learn. When you learn, you integrate, and when you integrate, you release, and then you evolve. Through the darkness, get to the light. Do you see what I'm saying? I hope I make sense. I hope I help. I hope I put some things in perspective. If you'd like to work with me, please follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor, as your intuition will always guide you to who you need to work with. Even that means you don't work with me, and that's okay, because I'm not for everyone. Everyone's not for me, and I know that. You don't like everyone, and everyone doesn't like you. That's part of humanity. But the Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademark, copyrighted, registered with United States government. There you go. Trademark, copyrighted, and registered with United States government in several different classifications with the United States government. Any duplication of my content without my permission is subject to legal recourse, is guided by my legal team. Thanks for fucking with me. Thanks so much for being in my life. I love y'all. Remember who the fuck you are, and breathe, and I'll talk to y'all later.